Pick one. What are we gonna get? Genius Engineer. On a dwarf robot, you control exhaust. First time you can ready it. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Probably not. Reactor Bot. It's okay. Child of Rust. Feeding the young ones. Sly Huntress. Crackling Bolt seems pretty strong right now. To me, it seems like the strongest card in here. So Reactor Bot, that's pretty good too. I think we're gonna go Ruby with this Crackling Bolt right off the bat. I could also get this guy, the Vanguard of Gawain. He seems pretty good too, but I think Crackling Bolt's our pick here. So we'll just open up with that. Let's see what else we got. Snare Trapper. When a shit here becomes exhausted. No, not really happening for me. Target dwarf or artifact. Yeah, I'm thinking Crackling Bolt here. Should hopefully push people out of Ruby a little bit. Alright, let's go with that Crackling Bolt. Humans is pretty popular. The Ruby, Sapphire, Diamond. Crackling Bolt. Ooh, Mentor. Oh, that's nice. And a Pyromancer. Pyromancer's good, but I want this Mentor. So that seems pretty sick to me. Might be able to. Mesmeric Hypnoscientist. We also know there's Sly Huntress. Pyromancer's good too. But I'm thinking, yeah, we want to go Mentor. Let's go ahead and organize. Organize by cost so we can see our deck as we build it. So last time when I threw something in my bin, that errored my deck, so I'm not going to use my bin this time, so I'm just going to kind of keep track mentally. It kept throwing runs to the litter in my deck every game, and it was ridiculously frustrating to be playing something that wasn't even on color, or wasn't even on shard, I guess, for that. So, but Crackling Bolt. I wonder who I'm sitting next to. I wonder if I'm sitting next to Function or not. It's hard to know. Alright. Ooh. Non-combat damage dealt by dwarves and artifacts you control is increased by 1. It's a 4/3. It's a solid body. So, like, when I meant... Yeah, this guy's a must. Dealt by dwarves and artifacts. Although I don't have any dwarves or artifacts that can deal damage, except for maybe this Immortal Tears. No, that doesn't do it. I'm gonna get him, I think. Dwarves and artifacts. He's a solid body, I mean, at the minimum. Yeah. I think that should be fine. We should be able to get this guy. Yeah, we'll pick him up. I didn't get a good rare in my first pack anyways. Flak Scrapper is decent, possibly, or a Charge Hulk. Maybe the Flak Scrapper, I guess. Hawkwind is really good too. Time Boss, some other stuff, Fish Hands. I think I'm just going to keep going in on Ruby pretty deep here. I might be playing some sort of Dwarf Ruby. I don't know, it kind of makes me want to push in a Sapphire a little bit, playing with this, because then I can actually have some fodder to play my Ruby cards. Adrenaline Rush is removal for a turn, but I think the Sly Huntress is probably what we're gonna want here. Ooh, Subterranean. Robots in your hand are quick. That's pretty good. Oh, I don't have a lot of robots yet. This kind of pushes me into Sapphire a little bit. I mean, I like it. I like the Sly Huntress though too. Yeah, I'll go with that, sure. Fire Soul Wizard's pretty good. Callous Awakener. Play target human in an opposing graveyard. Gets speed and becomes necrotic. That's really good too, but I think I want this Fire Soul Wizard. He's really good. Really good. Seems more mid-range-ish now than aggro, but Swift Strike's really good. Another one that's pretty sick. Sure, I think I can pick up another one of these. We're not really in Sapphire that much right now, so we could probably get rid of this guy. Again, I'm not going to use my bin because I had problems with it the last draft that I did. 2 Fire Soul Wizards. Sounds like I get 5 resources, right? Which I did have some trouble doing the last time I played. Another Flak Scrapper. There's an Electroid and a Charge Hulk. I think I'm going to take the Flak Scrapper. This again makes me want to go into Sapphire a little bit more. If I could get something that just makes dudes, like, without... I don't know. We'll see. I might end up going into Sapphire just so I can have something that utilizes with these Flak Scrappers. Snare Trapper, I don't really want. A Galleon. When I card from this. Not really too enthused with that. Probably just counter pick the Child of Rust here. Yeah, we'll just counter pick that because we're kind of dwarfy. Can't block this turn. That's good. Sure, it's got tunneling, which is nice. Even though it's a 5-drop, it's really like a 2-drop. If I can go mono Ruby, I would like to. With like Poké Power or something. Ridge Raider. If I control an Orc, I don't have a lot of Orcs right now. I like Crackling Sprout. That could be good if I go into Wild. I also like Strength of the Redwood. I'm kind of more dwarfy than I am orky. I'll go Ridge Raider though. I don't have any 1-drops yet. Hawkwind is, I think, really good. I'm not sure why he didn't get picked up here. I'll pick that up. It looks like Wild is kind of open, so I may end up going into Wild. So maybe like Ruby Wild or something. Shield Bot, I don't have any bots or Careful Rummaging. Probably Shield Bot here. Careful Rummaging, I need more artifacts to make it work, and I don't really have it, and I don't think I'm going to go into Sapphire here. I guess I can get the Shield Bot here. Seems decent. Another Shield Bot. So lots of shielding bots. Canyon Scout. I don't really want that. Let's see. Shatterhand. Target blocking troop. That's not bad. That's removal. Ebony Pawn. That's the one where it would work with the guy that I got. Excavation Hulk. 4 damage to target blocking troop. I mean, that seems pretty good, because I can kill it before it deals damage back to me. So, yeah, that seems like our pickup here. We'll take that. Take the removal. Canyon Scout. Yeah, not the best. This seems really good for us if we're going to try to play some sort of aggro. Don't know. Destroy target constant, that's pretty good. Ooh, there's my favorite. But we also have the Spam Bot. I like the Spam Bot. It's let's see, do I want the Spam Bot or the Inductor Robot? Well, I think I like the Inductocopter Bot better. It's uncommon, it's tougher, it's going to be tougher to come by. So we're going to get that. This way, I can get those charge powers. If I go Poké, and I can get Poké charge power up. Fierce Warlord's pretty good. Troops control with 1 cost. Yeah, I don't have a lot of 1 cost troops, so it's really not going to do very much for me. There's another Firestroke Wizard, a Flak Scrapper again. I think I'm going to pick up this Electroid. That seems decent, maybe. But then I need to go into Sapphire, and I'm not going into Sapphire. Am I going into Sapphire or not? I really need to make a decision about that. I don't know. Wild doesn't look like it's happening that much. Maybe I can go into Sapphire. I don't know. I guess let's... Yeah, we'll pick it up. We'll see what happens here. Maybe I'll go into Sapphire, so that way I can utilize the Flak Scrappers properly. I'm not really seeing a lot of Sapphire dwarfy stuff, though, unfortunately, like I was before. I just played a Ruby Sapphire dwarf deck, and it did pretty well. Of course, I passed a card in that draft that I shouldn't have, because I didn't know exactly how it worked. Sly Huntress, Adrenaline Rush is good, another Flak Scrapper, or a Mesmeric Dwarf Mage guy. Do I like the removal? I've already got a lot of those. Charge Hulk is good too. I like this guy. I need more 2-drops. This guy is basically a 2-drop. And he seems pretty good. Like, he should be able to get some damage in there. Wow, okay. Crackling Wit, I guess? Or maybe To the Skies. To the Skies could be pretty decent, I think. Firestroke Wizards or something? Yeah, let's get To the Skies. I think that might actually be pretty good. It's quick action too, so I can actually do it in response or doing it during my opponent's end step. Seems pretty good. I like this. I like this card. As a quick action. Throw some things in the air. Wave them around as if we didn't care about them. Oh, we could put this guy in the air. 5/2 flyer. Ebony Pawn. I'm really liking this Shatter Shield. I want that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I want Shatter Shield. It's really going to help out with, like, I've got a lot of stuff with bad back ends, and so I can just kill it before it actually deals damage to me. It can also cause a lot of good trades that way, so I should be pretty offensive with this deck anyways. Ebony Pawn, Adrenaline Rush is a trick. Wounded Hero. I'm thinking about this Ebony Pawn right now, just because I have the whatever guy. But the thing is, like, it doesn't affect board state. It just, yeah. If anything, I wish I had set 1 stuff to use with it. I guess I can take it. Adrenaline Rush is probably better though. I'm just not sure if I'm going to play Adrenaline Rush. I'll take Adrenaline Rush. That's not really that tough of a decision, but because this is removal on the attack, which I should be doing a lot of attacking. So Reactor Bot. This thing is good. That combos really well with my Inductocopter Bot. And it's a 2-drop, so that seems good. Gets +2/+2 every time I gain charges, so the trick is to gain multiple charges in a turn. So now I kind of want to get those that 3/2 bot a little bit more now. Let's see. Well, here's a Ebony Pawn I could pick up. That's not really on. I guess I could take the Shard of Instinct, but I don't think I want it. think I want this Ebony Pawn. I'm not sure if it's going to see play. Like, Ebony Pawn will be one of those cards I'll bring in on Game 2 if I feel like Game 1 is going to stall pretty hard. But it's not anywhere near as good as the wall that you get in Set 1. Unfortunately, we won't be seeing any Set 1 today. It's all this stuff. That guy's alright. I guess I'll just take the biggest body, which is good for me, but he's an elemental, so he's not really a dwarf. Although the dwarf doesn't really seem to matter that much with what I'm building, so maybe I don't need to worry about that too much. Another Flak Scrapper seems pretty good. Might as well pick up another Flak Scrapper. Ooh, but then there's this. Oh, that's Blood and Sapphire. Never mind, I thought it was Ruby and Sapphire for some reason. Alright, we'll get another Flak Scrapper. Sly Huntress, that's kind of a late pickup. Or we could get Rummaging. I think I like the bodies here. We'll just get more bodies off that Sly Huntress. Sapphire Wild, no. So I'll take the body here. Just counterpick for that's a counterpick there. Take this really massive body I don't want to deal with. Another counterpick. Wild, I was telling you, Wild is pretty open. So I'm seeing a lot of Wild in the end here. Drown Shrine. Champions can't draw more than one card per turn. I'm not drafting that one. Let's have +1/+1. That's decent, I guess. Or this. The Stink Troll gives my guys crush. I'm trying to push damage anyways, especially like on this guy. So the Stink Troll seems like the best pick here, I'm thinking. So we'll go with that. Yeah, this Overdriver guy, I don't know, he's alright. This is kind of, would be nice to pick this up here if I have no other crap, if I have really bad picks, which it looks like I do. Murmurs from the Void is removal, but I've got better removal in the deck. It probably wouldn't make the deck, honestly. So I think I'm going to take this Shard of Innovation just for fixing here. Fish Hands is okay. Enter the Wind. You get a Soothing Breeze. Yay, you get to gain some life. Yeah, we'll take that Shard of Innovation here. It's a nice pickup for this deck. Ruby or Sapphire. We're definitely Ruby Sapphire here. We're more Ruby than we are Sapphire, though. But we'll still end up playing with Bertram. Their Adrenaline Rush. Recovery Specialist seems pretty good for our deck. There's that Mind Collar. I don't know, I like the Recovery Specialist. Battle Bunker is pretty good too. Ooh, there's a Crackling Bolt. I didn't even see that there. Holy cow. Blind. That's an easy pickup. Yep, Crackling Bolt. Sweet. That's going to be awesome. The two Crackling Bolts plus the Reactor Bot. It'd be nice to pick up another Reactor Bot. That's like an easy... That's like not a choice. I didn't even see that Crackling Bolt there. It's like, I'm right here. I'm Crackling Bolt. Like, I'm looking at dwarves right now. Crackling Bolt. Yeah, you're a Crackling Bolt. I'm looking at dwarves. So, ooh, Construction Plans Bot Shop. Exhaust one more dwarves and our robots. Transform it into Bot Shop. Okay. Reveal the top card of your deck, draw a card. Drawing this robot cost is -3. Oh, it draws me cards. Yeah, that's an easy choice. Yeah, I definitely want this. Yeah, nothing else is really great for me here. we're in pack 3. I'm still looking for stuff for my deck. I think that's going to be a really good pickup for this deck, though. You know, you can turn 1 it. It can draw you cards for the rest of the game. 3 or more. You only need 3 counters on it. I mean, that's pretty awesome. What is that? That's, yeah, not really what I'm looking for. Ebony Pawn again. I don't need another one. I'm gonna end up taking the Shield Bot to the skies or something. Or Careful Rummaging. Oh, that's probably the best one here. Yeah, we'll take Rummaging here. Then I can search for those construction plans. Yeah. Yeah. That makes sense. Let's do what makes sense. I know. Let's do what makes sense. Right. Ooh, Warlord. No, that's not. That's right. Put a human in a opposing graveyard into play under your control. Gain speed and necrotic. So I can take my opponent's... Oh, but there's a Reactor Bot. I think I want this Reactor Bot. So I like this guy, but we found out that he's can be very clunky to play. We're going to get a Reactor Bot here. It feels very Reactor Bot-y is what we want to end up doing here. I like that Reactor Bot. Especially with 2 Crackling Bolts, we might end up still going Polka here, and maybe Mono Ruby with Polka with 2 Reactor Bots, and I don't know. Then I probably wouldn't play the plans. I'm not sure. We'll see. Armatron is decent for me. That's probably my only pickup here. Yeah. It's nice. It's nice drafting with other people that are a little bit more competent. Like the pack picks are making a little bit more sense on this one than the last one. All right, so probably the Crank Ratchet or another Reactor Bot. Ooh. Let's see. This thing can deal 5 damage to target troops, so it can take down troops. Yeah, I probably do need the removal. I want this Reactor Bot, but I probably need this removal here. Because it's only one time. I basically deal 5 damage to target troop after I've sacrificed it. So, which I can pull it back though. With a there's another guy I've got that can pull it back, I believe. Underground Overdriver. Sure, I'll get that guy. Getting a lot of nice picks. It's going to be difficult to figure out exactly what direction I want to go with this deck. I've got the 2 plans. I mean, I'm probably going to end up playing Sapphire here. The 2 plans cards seem like they could be really good for me. Sapphire, no. Yeah, I guess we'll probably... Okay, we're going to counterpick this Compost here, because I don't want the wild player out there to have it. Warbot Bunker is really good. We're going to pick that up. Recovery Specialist would have been good too, but I want 1 bunker, I think, in here, because it was really good in that other game as well. I might not even play these Fire Soul Wizards. I don't have a lot that can buff them. Let's see, do I counterpick the Titan? This thing seems more dangerous. We'll take the Snapdragon. That thing seems dangerous for me to have to deal with. I do not. I guess I'll take another Shield Bot here. All kinds of Shield Bot all day long with Shield Bot. That Shield Bot shields this Shield Bot. Revert target troop, that seems decent. In case I need to revert something, there's another Squirrel Titan. Man, Wild was way underdrafted from my standpoint on this draft. Alright, so let's put everything back here. Okay. Alright, so let's go in the shadow. It's like, I think you want to be Mill, and I'm saying, no, not so much. We're probably going to go Bertram here. Crackling Bolt, of course. Mentor of the Flames. Flak Scrappers. That thing. Where's my other cool plans card? Plans. The plans. Let's see. What else? Inductocopter. Yep, that. Electroid. Combat damage dealt by... Okay, so I could deal more damage. Okay, yeah, that works. Sure. That works with some of this stuff. I've got some non-combat damage to deal. Bot bunker, I think so. Troop can't block this turn. Yep, Shattered Hand, awesome. 18. Sly Huntress for blocking this guy, I guess. Yeah, target robot. Robots are quick actions now. So I could play Electroid as a quick action? That seems pretty awesome. Distinct Troll gets crushed. Troops you control with crush at +1/+1. Yeah, I don't think that guy's gonna make it to the main here. '21. I have room for 2 more cards. Let's see. I should probably be playing these Fire Soul Wizards. I mean, they seem pretty good, especially for blocking. But I may need more robots. Did I put the, No, I didn't. Yeah, there it is. Careful Rummaging. That needs to go in there, for sure. I got a lot of... Now I have 3 5 drops. The only thing I'm afraid of is having too many 5 drops in here. Maybe I should just play to the skies. That seems pretty good. Yeah, because I can do that as a trick. That seems like a pretty good trick to have. Fire Soul Wizard I can bring in on games 2 and 3 if I need to. I feel like this is going to be really good, this deck. Alright, so we could put the shard in there, and then let's organize by shard here, and it's going to be 1, 2, 3 Sapphire, and 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So not as much Sapphire as there's Ruby. So I definitely need more Ruby here. But at the same time, I need Sapphire for my champion power. So probably a 9/7, just to be safe. I mean, I could go 6/10, but I feel like this is going to be the better way to go with this. Yeah, that seems pretty good. I'm not selecting any sleeves. I have no idea what screwed things up last time, so I don't want to jinx it. Chogma is not going to make mistakes like the last game that I played with people. He's playing Blood, maybe? Making me think that with his sleeves. Yep. Oh, there we go. There's some fixing. That's... So turn 1 construction plans, that seems pretty good. Into Reactor Bot to start building it. This construction plans is going to be so good, this bot shop, I just know it. We'll keep this. Just know it. It's gonna be so good. Had a lot of like 2-shard hands in the last draft as well, which is pretty. Those are pretty mean to deal with. This thing's only an uncommon too, so you're gonna see it a lot. I mean, I get to draw cards with this. That's just amazing. This is probably going to see constructed play. Draw a card. If the drawn card is removed, it gets cost -3. It just says, draw a card. Reveal the top card, and then... So my opponent gets to see it, but I draw 2 cards a turn with this up. Ridiculous. I mean, this is like a must-kill. This is... If there's a dwarf deck that is a plans deck out there, it's going to run this card. This is... That's going to be... This is it. For dwarves right here. The bot shop. I like the picture on it too. Mosquito. Life Drain and Flight. I have Inductor Bot that can kind of handle that. So yeah, I have to play the Reactor Bot so I can start this bot shop. I only need 3 counters on it to get it active. Start drawing those cards. So I'm just gonna go ahead and activate it now because there's, I mean, like, I don't know. He could have something with speed on it, but it's highly unlikely. Plus, like, so the thing is, you typically are gonna do this in your opponent's end step, but I just like to do it now, you know, get it out of the way right at this stage in the game, because it's not going to be too much for me to. I mean, it would have to be something pretty crazy for me to want to block it with this guy, and then like get the counter on this thing. This guy doesn't want to block anyways; he wants to attack. Swing in. I'll take 1. He gains 1. I want to play this Inductor Bot, right? Does it change? It doesn't really change how fast... No, I want to... Oh yeah, we want to get the plans in play right away, so... So it's 3, right? Oh, there we go. That's perfect. 3 or more, remove them all. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and make a dude. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and do this now, I guess. Let's get this thing online. I think I can draw a card this turn with it. That's fine. I don't want to block this guy anyways. I want to just gain charges every turn. Oh, it just went to my attack phase, even though all I did was make the bot shop. So that's interesting. That's been an issue with other plans cards, have done things like that. So with Inductor Bot and then Reactor Bot in play, I can swing for 5 next turn with that, and then that's another, so 6. So I don't know that he can even really swing here. It costs 3 to do this, but it's totally worth it. I mean, I'll pay 3 to draw a card when I don't have anything to do. That's just so amazing. Alright, so he may sit. because he doesn't want my Inductor Bot to attack this guy. Oh, he's gonna come in. All right. On the attack, this will gain me a charge, so this will get the buff from that, and then I'll play the Ruby Shard, which will give me the other one. I don't know that I have anything that's double Sapphire to take advantage of this. Kind of flooding hard, but it doesn't matter. Like if I'm drawing cards every turn, drawing 2 cards every turn. Kind of wonder what he just buried there. You activated my trap card. Let's go Sapphire to make him think we may have some more Sapphire-ness in our deck. I'll use this in the second main phase, I think. Yeah, I can also do it in response. So this just makes it look... I have Shattered Shield up if I need it for something. So we're going to just swing in here. Second main phase will bot shot to dig. 6 damage, that's really sick. This, draw the card, we reveal it, so our opponent will know what it is. It's a Warbot bunker, so it's going to be cheaper for us to play. Or, oh, it's a robot. It has to be a robot. Yeah, okay, it's not a robot, so it's not cheaper, but it doesn't matter because we have enough to play it next turn anyways. He knows we have a war bunker. Swing for 6 and then another 6. I mean, we're swinging for 6 like every turn. I don't know that he can swing with his mosquito right now, or he should, or if he should be, rather. I mean, and if he blocks, I've got Shattered Shield, so yeah, there's a little incidental damage from his champion there. Charge Hulk, okay. So I can just swing right into that thing and then just kill it with Shattered Shield. No problems. But likely he's not going to want to block it because Reactor Bot will be a 5/5. So it'll probably be, we'll probably be Shatter Shielding his mosquito. So we're going to go ahead and play the Ruby Shard here, just in case he doesn't block. If he doesn't block, that allows me to play War Bot Bunker. I mean, I guess I could play that first, and then... There's Mentor. Let's see. Do you want to play? Why not? I guess I could just play the bunker here, right? And then swing, and then that guy gets bigger. This guy's too... His back end will be too much for the mosquito to stop, so... He doesn't really have pump in these shards anyways. If he had some removal, he probably would have already used it. So I might as well just swing through with what we've got here. We're lucky, because this is the only Inductocopter Bot in the deck that we have. We're lucky we drew it along with the Reactor Bot. We've got 2 Reactor Bots. 5/6 Reactor Bot. So, could be a trick here for 1 resource, though. Not likely. Yeah. Is that what Baymax says, Elliot? Yeah. It's looking pretty bleak for Chalkmaw right now. Kind of drew the nuts, as some people describe it. I guess the cool thing about Battle Warbot Bunker is it doesn't create a 3-3 Warbot, it creates a 3-4 Warbot and then buffs everything else. Alright. Just calling good games here. Yeah, that was... the board state there was pretty ridiculous. Not sure there's going to be anything I need to side in right now. It looks like he just did not get good draws there more than anything else. What do I want to side in? Anything? Oops, I shut off the wrong thing. Maybe Fire Soul Wizard. That's about all I would think about doing, but it doesn't. It feels like just going all aggro was perfectly fine. And drawing that bot shop turn 1 was pretty awesome too, so I don't know. I don't think that there's any changes to make here. I mean, maybe I could swap that for, like, yeah, but I think this is fine. We'll just stick with this. It shouldn't be a... If somebody actually beats function, I should be really afraid of that person, I'm thinking. In round 1. Should really be afraid of that deck. Yes, perfect. That's a perfect hand right there. That's exactly what I'm looking for in this deck. We will keep this. Luckily, I mean, the champion ability is really easy for Bertram. I mean, we only need 1 Sapphire to get it online, which is awesome. So I'm thinking about what he wants, blood or ruby. Want that blood. Elliot, what are you doing? Being silly right now, Elliot. What are you doing? Huh? We'll just open up Sapphire here. And then we'll have Crackling Bolt ready, but you know, we basically have what we need to play everything in our hand. We'll probably save our removal cards. Like, we'll save this guy for removal. That's when he comes into play, I believe. Yeah, when he comes into play. So we have to sacrifice our Worker Bot to fuel this guy's... The Worker Bot turns into the Scrapper's flak that he's throwing at things, and then with this guy I can actually deal 4 damage, which is pretty... that seems pretty good. There's that giant mosquito, which I'm not too worried about, so I'm probably going to let it through for a little while to see if there's something better. I don't really see mosquito being a big deal. If I have to, I can Flak Scrapper it, and that seems better than wasting Crackling Bolt on it. So we'll wait and we'll take some damage from him for a little while. Oh look, Reactor Bot. That's always... that was very lucky to draw into there. So we actually get to play a Ruby Shard next turn, make a dude, and then Flak Scrapper his mosquito. And swing for 3. That seems like a pretty good turn. A lot of the human stuff, the stuff that's really buffing things and getting them out of control, their toughness seems to be like 2 or 1. So having lots of Flak Scrappers seems like a really good thing to have in your deck. Alright, so this guy, that Ritualist, I'm more worried about than this mosquito. It does more damage, it has evasion. I think it's unblockable. Yeah, when you gain, yeah, it's typically a 3-1 unblockable when it swings. So we'll be Flak Scrappering that instead of this 1-1 in the air that we don't care too much about. Like, again, we can take care of that guy eventually. Like, he isn't really a pressing issue. I mean, 19 turns is a long time. I mean, he is gaining life to keep himself alive, but once I take board position, that shouldn't matter that much. So, have plenty of time when we're drafting. to do stuff. Alright, this, and then this one. He wouldn't... I don't know. He could make this block, and he could play something. If he had resources, he might be able to play something to get... what do you call it? To get charges, and then he could buff his guy to make that trade with the Reactor Bot. I mean, that's a possibility for his deck. But, I mean, you do that in first main phase, second main phase. Doesn't really matter too much when he's got no resources. You just do it in the second main phase to, because that's, you know, the proper way of doing it. So you get used to doing it in the second main phase. Looks like we've got either Mentor or Samson coming down. Probably Samson, because he just has a better front end, and he'll be able to swing through and push all the damage, as it were. Bury the top card opposing deck. 1 health for each troop buried this way. Okay.
No! Don't do that.
That makes me want to kill this guy in the air a little bit more, but not by too much. If this wasn't basic action speed, we could swing with Reactor Bot, and if he blocks, we could Crackling Bolt his guy, and yeah, we could Crackling Bolt his guy, and actually, I think we're still in pretty good shape to do something like that. Yeah, we can just Crackling Bolt that guy after combat, and just swing with the house here. Because we get to play the Ruby Shard, it's gotta be a 3/3. Construction plans. Alright, so yeah, this is definitely a place where we're going to swing in first. Although maybe I should have done my construction plans, but I kind of want to stay offensive. I'm going to do both the construction plans and Crackling Bolt this turn, and then next turn I can actually complete them with Samson in play. 5 damage is a lot if he takes it all. He's going to take it all. Alright, sweet. So, in that case... just going to play Samson. Because he'll block his stuff pretty good there. And then I could complete construction plans really fast, but I don't really need to yet. Because I don't need to draw any cards. I might as well just keep being offensive with the stuff I've got. This guy's gonna keep being a 3/3. Could actually just Crackling Bolt his guy in the sky, and then this guy would be a 5/5 if I wanted to. Another one, okay. I don't think it's gonna be good enough. I mean, yeah, like he can gang block now. Okay. Oh, there we go. That I want to deal with. I don't want him to make that trade with one of my guys, so we'll probably Crackling Bolt and preemptively this guy. So I don't want... That's, yeah, not acceptable. That's not an acceptable trade to make. Take one, he gains one. I swing for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. He's got one card left in his hand. I mean, this... it's not looking like his game right now. But stranger things have happened. I'm going to end up playing these construction plans here, but I'm just going to be swinging through so they actually won't get any counters on them. The Warbot Bunker, I don't see that as being as good as just Crackling Bolting this guy right now. We just don't want him to do his thing. Yeah, we'll go and swing through and play the construction plans in the second main phase here. It's a big Reactor Bot. Reactor Bot is almost a Fist of Brigadon right now in size. I think that's going to be another one that's going to see play a lot in Constructed. People are going to figure out a way to like just get this thing out of control all in one turn. Just swing through, you know. Alright, he's going to make that block. So he saves himself a little bit of damage, but goes down quite a bit. Oh, hey, look, I do have a thing. Do that, do the construction plans, exhaust my guy. I'll wait till his end step to do that, or just after his combat step, I'll exhaust my guy. But, yeah. Needs to top deck something amazing here. He's gonna try to get me to lose some life here. It's really just discarding shards. So I don't even lose life, and he doesn't gain life there. For each troop. Yeah, it's just if there's a troop, he gets 1 life and I lose 1. It's not like the cost of the troop or like the power and toughness or any of that. It's just he gets 1, which is pretty inconsequential given the board state right now. We'll actually have a turn where we won't be able to swing with Reactor Bot here if we don't draw another shard. Just keep swinging away because he has to. But that shouldn't be a problem. We've got the Flak Scrapper and this guy. Okay, I'll take the 1, he'll gain the 1. Okay. Construction plans. We'll resolve Gazog, and then... When do I get a thing? I should have a priority here somewhere. Apparently, maybe this... Can I not do this at quick action speed? I should be able to do this as priority right now. Huh. There we go. Good thing, sure. So we play Bot Shop next. The Bot Bunker, I mean. Oh, never mind. There we go. That works. Let's go ahead and do that. Some more back end in there. So if he blocks with all those guys, I guess I just swing with... Is that 8? I think I'll just wait till next turn here. Alright. Yeah, I don't... Maybe I should swing with the Reactor Bot. Maybe I should just swing. So you can kill my Flak Scrapper here. You can actually kill this guy and the Flak Scrapper. I feel like I should just swing. I don't know. No, I'll stay. Yeah, we'll just stay. Take 2, he'll gain 2. I have a pretty good swing next turn. You can't, like, swinging with the Mosquito. Doe. A deer, a female deer. What does this guy do? Oh, it just gets things bigger. Swing with both your mosquitoes. Yeah, I just didn't want to give up my guy. Really, that's the main thing. For like one of these. That's fine. Slowly bleeding me. Gaining his life. Alright, so we'll just get this. Get her done here. Get that bot shop built. Building those bots out of the shops. Now we just swing with the house, right? Ooh, there's Careful Rummaging. Yeah, let's do that first. The Flak Scrapper? Oh, I get the Reactor Bot. Yeah. Okay, let's... Ooh. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and bot shop here. I can still play the Reactor Bot in the second main phase. Okay, that guy's bigger. This guy wouldn't have been able to attack anyways, so make it look like I have possibly like Crackling Bolt in hand or something. And swinging in with the house, as it were. So he could take out my 4-3 here if he triple blocks him, but then I think he dies. 5, 8. No, he doesn't die. He gets close. If he does, I'll probably kill one of these Nephilitum Zarlox guys. Gonna do it. Oh, he's chumping. I'm perfectly fine with that. Oh, he's kind of chumping. So there's that. Yeah, sure. Just gonna absorb as much damage with these guys as you can instead of trying to kill something. The Reactor Bot here. That's a turn back. Trying to get those guys. Oh, he got one. I lose one, he gains one. Right? Yep. Yeah, it's happening. It's just not making any sounds or anything. Kind of wanted that Flak Scrapper. Kill one of these guys in the air. Gets his champion ability again. This is bleeding me. This is bleeding me. Take 2. Gains 2. If I draw a resource here, Reactor Bots get pretty big. Oh, I have that flying trick in my deck too, where I can give 2 things flying. That would also be helpful here. Oh, look, a Crackling Bolt. Alright, so let's go ahead and bot shop here. Shatter Shield. That works too. So let's see, what do I want a Crackling Bolt here? I guess I'm gonna kill one of his aerial guys, because I think this is gonna go past this turn. Kill one of those guys in the air. And then I can Shatter Shield anything that blocks here. Make a dude. Got Worker Bot blockers for days. So what do I Shatter Shield here? Hope he blocks this guy, and then I can Shatter Shield one of his guys. Although that would be a lot of damage. He's probably just going to take the 3, 3, 3, and then he'll just take 6 here, probably. He'll block all these 3s. Bot shop, so good. That's like almost like a pack one, pick one bot shop. It's because it draws cards and it's so cheap to get online. That's just, it draws, I mean, it's awesome. You can't argue with it, really. I mean, all by itself, even if all it did was draw me a card, you know, that would still be just, that would be good enough for the bot shop. But on top of that, it also gains me, like if I draw a robot, then yeah. Alright, so we'll go and Shatter Shield this guy, because that's one that can actually deal damage to me and gain him life. He's going to do it in response, of course. Yeah. Getting a shard out of me. Oh, you got the other removal card. That's too bad. Deal that damage. It's crazy that like reactor bots have had an attack phase pretty much every turn that they've been active. With the way that I've been drawing either a charge power card or a shard to charge them up. Swings for 1. Get to play Mentor next turn, I guess. Ooh, what is this guy? Controls dies, it's underground, this gets +1/+1. This enters play, opposing troop gets -6/- brace. Troops attack. So he's gonna kill one of my reactor bots. Okay. He can kill a reactor bot. That's pretty much it. Yeah. Not surprising. If I had some sort of thing that could give me a charge at quick action speed, I could counter it, but don't have that. Swinging for 1, yep. I'm 8 minutes ahead on my clock as well, so things are looking pretty good there. I mean, this game is definitely going long. These days, that mosquito It's gonna be the death of me. Eventually, I guess. A very grindy deck that he's playing, you know. Not sure why he wouldn't play Zared. I mean, Zared seems like a better choice. Alright, so it doesn't really matter what I pick here, so I'll just try to do this as quickly as possible. Let's go ahead and draw a card. Another shard. Okay, well, that'll be good next turn. I'll play the Mentor in the second main phase. Otherwise, we're just swinging away. Coming on strong. 3, 3, so we'll deal 4, 5, 6 again. Oh, he could double block something maybe. No. He's just chumping. That's weird that he's chumping this instead of making some sort of a trade. He's gonna die anyways, he might as well... I don't know, I think he should have killed the Reactor Bot or the War Bot. The War Bot would have been the best decision here. He just expects me to have a trick or something, I guess. Play our Mentor here. Eight more turns. This mosquito's gonna get me. I think it might be over here though. I think I've got too much stuff on the table. The Sapphire Shard coming. Reactor Bot will be 3-4 again. Should be too much for him to deal with. Oh no, he'll be up by 1 maybe. Let's see. So he can block 6 of the damage and then take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He's calling good games, probably. Something tells me we're the last game.